What's up guys, it's Sajjad, and today we're going to do a new programming challenge. Well, like always, let's jump to Leetcode and just find a random problem to solve. But this time, unlike the the first video, this is the second video that we are creating. I'm not going to bother you with reading the problem and understanding it by myself. So I would fast forward those parts and continue the normal pace after I totally understand what the problem is personally. So here we have Leetcode. We go to problems. How about doing a medium one this time? Longest substring without repeating characters. The third one, literally. So let's see what it has. Okay, it has a short description. Longest substring without repeating characters. Given a string s, find the length of a longest substring without repeating characters. Okay, input s equals abc, abc, bb. So the output would be 3. Yes, abc is something that doesn't have any repeated characters. And then for bb, 1 is the longest substring without repeating characters. So, based on my understanding so far, the size of the problem would be 5 times 10 to the power of 4, which would be 50,000. Okay, so one approach to this problem, in my perspective, is imagine there was the function like length of longest substring s, and this is how we approached it. Like, imagine, I'm just typing random things here. We had A, B, C, D, E, F, and I would pop one character from it. So A, B, C, D, E. If I knew the longest, we'll call this LLS for now, the function, LLS of this, and plus 1 if the last character, like E, is not equal to F, then 1, otherwise we're going to reset it. Got what I meant? Like, imagine we knew the first few longest value, whatever it was, then ending to here, the longest value ending up to here, and then if this is a new character, we would add it. But we need 2 items returned from this function, supposedly, because first there is going to be the overall maximum, and we're going to always compare this overall maximum with the new value. So we need a placeholder to record up to E what it is, and a variable to record the maximum. So, for example, in this case, let's do it and figure out if our algorithm works. For A, the maximum is 1, and the until A, we call it until end is 1. Then when B comes, the maximum is 2 because the until end is 2. And when the ABC comes, the maximum is 3 until end is 3. But after we have A, okay, so there must be entirely new characters in them. So a new idea for here. If we have a, b, c, a, b, c, b, b, then if we had a function that each time knew what was the last call of each character so far. So initially it's -1, -1, -1, -1, dot, 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 -1 26 times for the 26 characters. Then as soon as we see a, then the last time that we saw a, which this character would become 0, and the maximum would become 1, because it was infinity to 0, it's 1, and so far we each time we see a repeating character, then either the maximum is extended or it's reset. So to make it easy, we either are extending something or we are resetting it. We have current streak, current length would be 1. Okay, so for the second one, now the last time we saw b was 1, then the maximum, let me write the entire string down to make sure I got the entire problem and it works. Okay, so the maximum would be 3 and the current length would be 3. Now we have a, and this is 2, right? This is the last time that the item has been seen. Now we have a. So the last time that it has seen a is 0. This is a place that we break, right? And then the new maximum would be from the current would be from here on, right? So the maximum would be still 3, but the current length would be 3 regarding this. The current length would not extend, and this would become 3. Okay, so the newbie, when it comes, it doesn't it sees that it has seen the last b at 1, so it doesn't extend the new length, and the current length is chopped by the difference between here and here. This is the current streak that we are having. We are omitting the last time we are seeing it. So the maximum is still 3, and the current length is still 3, and b is seen in the 4th index. Now we have c again. The maximum is 3 and the current length is 3 again. Now it's a new case, which we are seeing b. This is what happens. So I should have written the current length sooner, so it was more obvious. The current length currently is 3, right? But now we are reaching somewhere which was previously seen, right? So the current length would be this minus this. So 6 minus 4 is 2 and doesn't beat the new maximum, so it's going to be 3 and the current length being 2. And we are updating this to 6. The maximum the current length, I'm going to do it first, is 1 and the maximum is 3. So we would return 3. And we have updated this at the end as well. So this is the last occurrences of the character. This is the current length and this is the maximum length. And we made sure that we resetted the current length each time we saw a repeating character. Since we did this, then if we sing a new character, we're resetting it again to a smaller value, not a greater value. And yep, that's the most important thing that we have to keep in mind, that to reset the current length, all we have to do is make sure that it's the minimum of the current length or the difference between what it has shown already. Okay, so let's write this. I think I've got a good sense of how this should be written, and after we have wrote it, we would try to configure somehow how to we will try to understand what the complexity would be. Let's first put in some other test cases as well to make sure we are at least supporting the inputs from the tests. Seems like it's working. Let's submit it and make sure. Okay, so the corner case is space, and that is very weird why a space would be even considered here. Okay, I didn't read the problem correctly. English letters, digits, symbols, and space. I think we got the problem this time. Yes, we did. So let's wrap it up. What we did was at any point of time in the array that I'm iterating over, there's a current max length up to that point, right? without any repeating characters. And how do I know it? I have all the last occurrences stored, which I know when is the last time that that character is being used. So I easily check whether this difference, the current character minus the last time it is used, is greater than the current max length. I know it hasn't been repeated, at least in the characters that we're coming forward, so we're going to increment it, right? Otherwise, it has somehow been seen sooner than the current max length. So now we have a current new repeated characters, which would the current max length would be modified to the current position minus the last time that we have seen it, right? So this is our new length. And last occurrences of it is updated. Now, every time that the current max length is greater than the ultimate max length that we have, we are updating this value. And finally, we are returning the ultimate max length. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know it was spontaneous. I got stuck. It was a medium level, and I think I did a good job, but I hope you got something out of it as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.